host. This is Shay, and me and Shay are actually really excited about the new things we're going to do for the show.
Oh yeah, I'm totally excited about Horror Junk, although I kind of wish you knew what half your other co-hosts.
Oh yeah, they're right down here. Oh, you know that favorite scene of that scene in the shower, wasn't that great? That sucked. Co-host Shay. You'll probably remember Shay from one of the episodes we did where it was backstage at a low-budget horror movie.
The Blood Pledge.
The Blood Pledge.
The Blood Pledge.
So Shay came on, filled filled
void,
Wilford's
yeah.
mighty big void that he left, which that kind of disappoints me. I'm used to being the skinny, good-looking half of Horror Junk, and now like instantly I'm the fat, ugly one. I don't know how that worked, but
I'll plump up for you if you want.
that'd be good. First, before we talk about the movie, I just wanted to say thank you to Dylan, who sent me this shirt. It's a super sweet Hatchet shirt, not available in Peoria, but so thanks, Dylan.
Okay.
And for the movie we watched tonight, It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want To. Shay, what was this movie all about?
Okay. It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want To was about an 18-year-old girl whose friends were throwing them a surprise birthday party. And it was in this haunted mansion that had been abandoned for a long time. And basically, what I got, it was just these spirits were trying to kill the people that were in there. Mm-hmm. And that's basically the whole overview of the movie.
Yeah.
You know?
My high point to the movie, Tom Savini.
Yeah, Tom Savini was in there, which shocked me. I didn't know, low budget, I didn't know how they do it, but
I don't either.
Awesome.
He's by far the most famous person we've had on any movie we've talked about here on Horror Junk.
We're gonna die here! Oh my God! You're just gonna find a way out of the house! How do you expect to do that? We're gonna fight back! You're fucking insane! Running won't get us.
So, what was your high point?
the high point in my movie, I love the gore. Just, I think, and I'm guessing Tom Savini might have had something to do with that.
Yeah, they went crazy on the gore. It was awesome.
Granted, he might not have done it, but they might have been like, "How would you do this?" and whatnot. Yeah. That's what I was thinking through it, but I thought it was cool. The gore was good. It was awesome for such a underground independent thing. You know?
Yeah. I wish for Shay's inaugural viewing, we could have gotten a much worse movie. But overall, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, you know what? I dug it.
Yeah.
Overall, I dug it a lot. It was more than what I thought it was going to be.
All right. So nudity. I'm gonna give this bad boy 3 stars. It had 2 sets of boobs.
I'm going to give it 2 for the 2 sets.
Fair enough. So
I'm going to give it, and yeah.
It would take 10 boobs to get 5 stars then for you.
Well, no, because it would take 5 sets to get 5 stars.
So then 10 boobs.
Unless they were really, over the top boobs.
Right.
Okay.
Super boobs.
Super boobs. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And we touched on the blood and gore. What would you give for blood and gore?
The blood and gore, I'm going to go ahead and just give that a 5. There's no way around that one. That is a 5 all the way.
That was what was your favorite gore scene?
Oh, the favorite gore scene. Well, I don't know if this is considered gore, but when he was like peeling his flesh off and whatnot in the bathroom.
Yeah, that was
like
mine
it was
too.
just so well done, and the transformation into the creature. Oh, it's just.
That was exactly mine. There's
a thumb up in my book.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
There was a scene where just a standard party goer transforms into the monster bad guy, and it was amazing. It was super well done, especially considering their budget.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Which I don't even know what it was, but it was awesome.
Yeah, unless it was in the millions, I'm still impressed.
Yeah.
Special effects.
Special effect. I'm gonna give that like a 0.
Really?
I give that no stars. I'm sorry, and it's Let me explain.
Okay.
The only actual CG special effects that's what I'm considering special effects for the CG. And I wasn't a fan. I really was not of that green little, whatever it was, the lightsaber-like thing that came out.
The nail thing?
Yeah, well,
It was a nail,
like,
wasn't
okay,
it, that
the
he cut
nail, I don't, yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. Like, the nail part, that was cool if they had, like, a string pulled on it or what.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. Like, the nail part was cool. The little green light was not. I was not a fan of that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm ranking special effects overall, the practical effects of the blood and gore, and I thought they did a really good job. I mean, the transformation scene was...
Okay, well, okay, overall special effects, I'll give that like a 3.
Okay.
Overall, a 3. The CG stuff with the green light, I did not like.
Yeah, that was
And
less
also, the comic book thing.
If
that
you're gonna
was
talk
cool.
CG,
I guess
then,
I should.
You kind of have to
Yeah,
talk
I do
about
have to,
the,
and I forgot about that. My apologies. No zeros. I'm gonna go ahead and say 3 then, because the comic book thing, I thought it was awesome. Like,
Okay.
I've never seen a movie do that before.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4, taking into account the...
Yeah, because it was really
awesome
like
comic book thing.
it was a comic book.
It was very cool.
It was cool.
It did cutscenes as a comic book, sort of moving panel to panel, and
Yeah.
even had a cool cover that was reminiscent of the old, like Creepshow
Yeah. Yeah.
comics and stuff from the, what was that, 60s and 70s or
Yeah,
something?
I don't know. Much before we were alive.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but it was super well done.
Yeah,
looked
it
really
was.
good.
It was. I was actually sitting there watching, like, God, I was like, why don't I do that?
Yeah,
You know, really, I was like, I need to do that, but no, I can't.
he stole your idea.
He did. Well, actually, I would be stealing his, but I won't
That's
do
true.
that.
And death scenes.
Death scenes. Oh, I'm giving that a 4.
Yeah.
4. That was very well done.
I loved the death scenes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
revolved around a guy that hacked his family up
Yeah.
into pieces and put the dismembered body pieces around the house. So there was a lot of like ripping out body parts and chests exploding.
Yeah, and can we just touch briefly on why this guy snaps?
Sure.
Why this guy snaps in the very beginning is because his mom or wife
Somebody.
has like a meat hammer type thing.
Mhm.
And he's sitting there trying to read and listen to music, and she's a little too loud for him. And it was crazy. There's just like nothing but made him snap and kill his entire family, including children.
Yeah. Yeah, the kid death scenes
Yeah,
were crazy.
I mean, you don't really kill kids in too many independent films.
And this didn't just kill them. It was
no,
over the top, on a stare, meat pounder to the face.
Yeah.
Very explicit shot of the
Yeah.
face being crushed.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
For a child death scene, it was like, whoa, jeez.
Yeah, I know. It was well
A
done.
little weird, yeah.
Yeah, well done though. I mean, I was definitely a big fan of that.
I thought it was very well done.
Yeah.
And overall,
Overall, what do you give it overall? We'll go back to you first.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 because I've been subjected to so much garbage through this show. I mean, horror junk.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So that when you see an independent filmmaker working with a limited budget who does some really cool, like revolutionary stuff, it's hard to complain. For me, anyway, it's hard to complain about like little piddly stuff I didn't like. And overall, I really enjoyed the movie. It's one of the very few that I've watched for the show that I will watch again. And I thought it was very well done.
The reason I wanted to go to you first is because I don't know whether to give it a 4 or a 5. The reason I'm saying this is, overall, I don't want to give anything away for the ending, but I wasn't a fan of the way it was done. I think I would have given it a 7 out of 5 if it wasn't for just the way the ending was done. I understand why the ending was the way it was, like what happened in it. For me, I just don't really get how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I got to go with a 4. I mean, it was an awesome movie, don't get me wrong. I really, really enjoyed it. It was better than a lot of the crap that, you know, Hollywood throws out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, definitely. I mean, it really was. But that ending, just something about it, it didn't click with me. So I'm going to give it a 4. And, you know, just awesome, though. Awesome independent film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. So definitely check it out. It's
Yeah.
my party and I'll die if I want to. I don't know the website address off the top of my head, but
I don't either. We'll put it on right
at the bottom of
here,
the screen
right
somewhere.
here. Right there. That's where it's going to be.
Yeah, so go check it out, and we'll also link to it from Horror Junk. Speaking of Horror Junk, definitely check us out, horrorjunk.net. Chat in our forums. Do a
Yes.
little chitty chat in the
Call the
forums.
voicemail. 301-637-JUNK.
Call the voicemail, and we'll play them during our audio episodes, and the best voicemail, I'll send you out a prize.
Oh, and yeah. I was going to say something, but no, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I don't know if we're going to do it or not. One thing, I want to say that we're going to be doing a lot of different things with this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a different format,
Yeah.
as you have already seen with the trailer that for the Horror Junk film that's coming out. Not really, but
Maybe someday.
yeah, maybe someday we'll make that. But one thing, I want to go ahead and get this started like now. We're going to have a nice segment that's called Ask Dr. Myers.
Yeah?
So you can email us or
Post
on
in
the
the
forum
forums.
or whatever your question for Michael Myers, Dr. Michael Myers,
Mm-hmm.
who has graduated from medical school now.
Right.
Or psychology school.
He took some classes while in the asylum.
He doesn't talk much, but he'll answer your questions. So if you have a question for Dr. Michael Myers, please send it in to us because I think he's getting a little antsy.
I think so too. Yeah, we keep him locked up in the closet, and he's been shaking the door a little more often than he used to. So yeah, email us horrorjunk@gmail.com or post in the forums at horrorjunk.net.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Yeah, and I think that'll do it.
I hope so. 'Cause this sucks actually.
Yeah. So Horror Junk signing off. This is Tim.
And this is Shay, and it doesn't really suck. This is awesome.
And we watch crappy horror movies, so you don't have to. Good enough.
I didn't know if we were actually gonna do it or not. But now,
Well, now we have to.
Yeah, now we have to. Now we're gonna get straight into it.
That'll be fun. If nobody sends in questions. Oh shit! Now I need another new co-host.